The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the home team. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. Good work so far. He's got room. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Boy, he wasn't too far away from taking that the distance. But as it is, what a way to start the game. Now as an offense, you take the field for the first time, and the work's halfway done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Red 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing to start this game. Pass brought in by Tanneroa McMillan. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
On the jump.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end, so now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Rig alert. 79 Broncos. Trap 60.
Here's Taylor to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Number 88.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bisons sending out their punter. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. All the left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Red. 18 card. No. Unlock line. Unlock line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Still going inside the 35. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers stretch their early lead to 9. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Bisons nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Moving quickly,
yards.
trying to get set.
That's good for an Austin 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
They go play action on 1st down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Motioning left is their running back. They'll run here on 1st down. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Len McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 68.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19-18. Ready.
Taylor now. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, get the QB up somehow, somewhere.
Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19.
First down, play action. Rolling left, buying some time. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Good long, they're going to throw. Got his man, Thomas has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for an Austin 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
In the red zone on 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. Close to the hurry up here.
1st down.
19
1st
Tiger.
and
19
goal at the
Tiger.
3-yard line.
Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Tootin again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Austin. The Bisons take a small chunk off that lead. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bisons cut the lead down to 10.
Chargers 17. Bisons 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On the right side. And the play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay,
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Milrow. Fits it through the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers hold a 16-point lead in the first. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
24, Bison 7. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Harris hit, the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Back to the well again. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers swell their first quarter by 6.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know, the single-season rushing touchdown record is 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Bison 7. Cameron Dicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. The Chargers have an early lead. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air, Taylor. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Austin. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Now it's Taylor. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Dive play straight ahead. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Working quickly here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 1.
Air it out on 3rd. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Motion. Hey, pass. 70 Lions. 70 Ranger.
They're going for this. Escapes the pocket. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers ballooning the first half lead even further. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
Bisons 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Mustang 19. Go.
Taylor. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Street. Panther up. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Taylor. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Forced out to his right. Going back across his body here, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Chargers
and that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Check Bobcat. Here we go. Check out.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Six the Eagles.
Throwing here, Milroe. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in a hurry up here.
A big gain on the play. But it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Check. 70,
Going to the ground again on first. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 15. First
Hey,
down,
check that.
Los Angeles.
Let's go. Go.
Another carry for it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
60 Bisons, 60.
This time it's a passing play. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers running away with it in the second quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Taylor. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from Austin in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hawk 70.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Taylor to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finally, let's fly over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass out with contact. Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, and even better defensively to force the incompletion. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap all 80. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Running right side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on second down.
70 Lions.
Handoff now from the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Milrow with it on first. Trying for the deep ball. Near the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers continue adding on to that lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing, Taylor. That's completed right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's good.
A gain of 26 yards there. And that means first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready, ready, ready.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Shot. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Go check. Go check. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing from the gun here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
On the play. Brings up third down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19. Huck.
Here he goes, third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Leads to fourth down.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hawk 70, I'm going. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Here's the snap on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Boston, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Taking a deep shot here. And he's got it. It's in close. He has the touchdown. The Bisons cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Offense staying out, looking for two more.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat. 60 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Take go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is cut for two. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown.
52, Bisons 21.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Check, man. Let's go now. Hey, ready.
Sending him on the dime. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
The ball carrier.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to 60. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
Gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Complete beyond the marker. This gets the first and more. Here he goes again. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
58 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bisons 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Making some... Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers trying to end this before the final quarter. Len McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Working on first down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Gets it to the 15. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 60 yards. That's good for an Austin first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 5-yard
In the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Brings up third down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Setting up to throw. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Those are the bring-up offense here.
A 9-yard gain. It's now fourth and goal.
18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready? Chop alert, chop alert, 70 left. Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready, ready?
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Milrow throwing on third down. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bisons are stopped in the outer reaches in the red zone.
They'll take over first and 10.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He'll be quickly trying to get set.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. He completes it in traffic. And he won't escape. They converge on him, driving backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Now running here with Amari on Hampton. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the gun, Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
70 Timberwolves.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed up. Any play, first, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, play action. Headed out right. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
22 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Lions.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's going to be their ball to begin the fourth, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. Offense to the line, second down.
Hurt. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19. Take over.
Pass play coming here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Chargers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Ready,
They go play action here. It's Milrow. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Okay.
So working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
18 rattling.
And it brings up third
and long for him here. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
to number 87.
The Chargers are running them out of the building. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick
Dicker
off
all
for
lined
the
up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
It's a gain
How
of
about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. And goes to the hurry up here.
At the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Down at the 31.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Austin first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit off, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Hampton, open and dry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 33-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
It's a loss of
Just an
14.
incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Lion. Track 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're wrapping up to about the 23-yard line on the play. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Bisons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll send out the punting unit. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready?
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set, go.
Running it with Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we
At
go.
the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Back to Hampton. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At their 48-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Right there, hurt. Let's go now.
Again, it's Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they've grown that lead further. Chargers, throwing 6 more on the blowout. Dicker tacks on the extra point, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
87, Bisons 21.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Austin.